Hey guys! Welcome to my episode on how to sort your phones. So, for today, we're gonna need 7 different phones, each with unique weights. And now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna sort these phones based on 3 sorting algorithms: the bubble sort, the insertion sort, and the selection sort. So, I have with me here my co-host Daniel Wu, and let's hop right into it. Now that we have all of our phones labeled with how much they weigh on them in grams, we can now proceed to sort them using the bubble algorithm, the bubble sorting algorithm. So how this algorithm works is we want the lighter objects to be on this side and the heavier objects to be on this side, and then have it all sorted. So we're going to compare this pair of phones, and if it's out of order, meaning that the heavier one is on the lighter side and we don't want that, then we switch it. And now we compare this pair, and then we switch it. We compare this pair, and because it's also out of order, we keep switching it. And as it turns out, on this first pass, all of these pairs are going to be out of order. So now we do it again and again and again until it's all sorted. So let's do it. This one, they're out of order. This one, they're out of order. This one, they're out of order. And all of these are out of order, just by coincidence. Usually, in the first and second pass, they're not always out of order. For example, on this one, this pair is not out of order because the 100 is supposed to be less than 174. So we just continue. This one is not out of order. This one is out of order. This one is out of order. And then this one is not out of order. This one is not out of order. So then we keep going. This one's good. This one is not good. This one is good. This one's good. This one's good. This is good. And then because we now can make a pass through the whole thing and we made no changes, and we can just stop the algorithm because we know it's all sorted. Right now we're going to do the selection sort. So this is how it works. So first we want to find the minimum weight of all these phones. So this is how we do that. We say let 260 be the current minimum. Is 230 less than 260? Yes it is. So now 230 is the current minimum. Is 100 less than 230? Yep, it is. 174? No, this is still the minimum. Still the minimum. So now 100 grams is now the minimum. So now that we know this, then we swap the first place and the minimum, so that the minimum is now here, first. So now we do the same thing with the resultant array. We want to find the minimum of all these. So we say 230 is the minimum, 230 is still the minimum, 174 is now the minimum, 170 is now the minimum. So now 170 grams is now the minimum. So now we swap the second thing to 170. So now, as you can see, what's happening is we're building up an array of, or a sub list of already sorted phones from the bottom up. So we're just taking the minimum here, we're putting it on, taking the minimum, putting it on, taking minimum, putting it on, and eventually we will have a fully sorted list. So let's continue. So 174 is the minimum of this. So we're gonna switch it with so that this part is all sorted. So now 197 is now the minimum. Now 200 is now the minimum, and so we just flip it with itself. So now it stays in the same place, and now all of these are sorted. And then 230 is the minimum here. It's already there, so we just switch it with itself. And 260 we switch it with itself because it itself is the minimum. Okay, so now we have the fully sorted list. Okay guys, now we're going to do the insertion sort. So, this is how it works. First, we kind of make a sublist, sort of like in the selection sort. We start by making a mini sublist of already sorted items. So then we take the next item that we have, and then we put it in the sublist. So now everything beyond this is already sorted. So now we take the next thing, and then we put it in the sublist. But we want to make sure this list remains sorted. So we want to put it only in the sublist where it goes. So in this case, it goes into the sublist. Then we want to keep switching it back so that the sublist is still in order. So we're essentially finding where it should go and what spot it should take in the sublist. So now 100 grams is now in the sublist. And then we essentially want to see where it goes in the sublist. And then so we keep switching it until it finds something that's lower than it, or it gets to the very beginning. And then now 174 grams. We switch it because 174 is less than 260. We switch it again because 174 is less than 230. But then now it's in its correct spot because 100 grams is less than 174. So we do it again, and we keep doing this until the very end when it's all sorted, and the sub list is now the whole list itself. And then now 200 grams is in its right place, and then 170 grams. And then now 170 grams is in the right place, and now we try to find where 197 grams goes, and then there. So now that every phone has found its place in the sublist, and the sublist is all sorted now, then we're done, and the whole array of phones is sorted. Okay guys, in this video we covered the bubble sort, the selection sort, and the insertion sort. So make sure that you smash that like button and subscribe. Comment on your favorite sorting algorithm.